Hello? Hello? Hey, hi, hello. Welcome. We have no no cam today. Um that's pretty much it. We're doing an art stream. This is my sixth attack for Art Fight, which if you don't know what Art Fight is basically just an artist it's an annual artist event thing. So basically it's a website where artists gather, and what they do is they just create art for other artists, and it's set up like a competition kind of thing. So there's teams, you pick what team you want, and the point is to draw characters from the other team to get more points, yada yada. um I just do it because I think it's fun. I like drawing things for other people. It's very fun. I like gifting art to people, and it's just a really nice premise. So that's what we're doing. But yeah, there's no no camera. I don't feel like it today. Kevin, thank you so much for being first. 12, technically 13 times. Thank you for checking in at least 204 times. Hello, Remy. Welcome in. How are you? Thank you for checking in 16, technically 17 times. And Mammons, thank you for checking in 81, technically 82 times. I appreciate it. All right. Took a little drink. So, with all that being said, this is the one we're working on right now. They are a character belongs to Murder Duck on Art Fight. I don't know if they have any other social medias. I forgot to check. But right now, I've been already working on this, but I'm realizing perhaps that her torso is too long. But yeah, welcome in, Remy, along with everyone else. Hope you all had a lovely week. I know it's still a week. You're still in the middle of the week, but it's Thursday, so you're much closer to the weekend than you were the rest of the week. Phone's in the way. Should be fine, actually. I'm just gonna not be a baby. I like doing art fight. I always feel like my art levels up during this time of year. Probably because I force myself to do a lot of arts, portrait style art pieces. Ugh. Sorry, I'm moving my mic. Don't be mad at me. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have grabbed it from there. It's fine. Everything turned out alright. Hopefully. This is the part where everything goes and dies. $600 repair and or new piece of equipment needed to buy. That's my luck. Also, I can't decide if I want him to stand up like straight. Because this would be his hip, right? This right here would be his hip section right here. Oh, I undid it and then started drawing. Oh well. So like I don't know if I want his legs to be just straight like that, or if I want to convey that this one's kind of going this way and this one's kind of like forward. Kind of like the forward idea. I might follow that one. Maybe not that far. Like just slightly. The way it looks like this leg's going this way and this leg's going that way. Does that look awkward though? That is the question. I like it. We'll keep it. I'll just have to redo this. Yeah, I'm also not wearing my earbuds today. So if you hear any background music, because I have it playing from my speakers instead of wearing my earbuds. So if you hear any background music, no, you didn't. It'll only happen while I'm talking, but I have it pretty quiet. I don't know, I just didn't feel like setting up my earbuds and unplugging my speakers and plugging in my earbuds into my sound system and yada yada yada. Too much work. Too much work. I was honestly even debating streaming today, but I told myself if I just do a simple little art stream, I'm going to be doing art anyway, so why not? It'll be fine. So here I am. Whoops. Can't hear me typing messages to you? I can never hear you type messages to me. That's not how Twitch works. If you mean like alerts or notifications, I can. I can still hear things, I just have it through my speakers instead of my earbuds. And it's like very faint because it's not directly into my ears. I'm just typing mess. Huh? No. No. I cannot hear that. I think you'll be happy to hear that I've never been able to hear that. Austin told me you guys could? What? No. What is he talking about? Is my husband Stoopy? The answer is yes, regardless. But I'm curious now. My brain messes with itself enough. It doesn't need you making it worse for me. Heaven. Kevin, that's fucked up. I can't believe you've done this. I actually very much can believe that you've done this. It's just a meme. You know, the good old Vine days. I don't know if you remember that. That was so long ago, but you're old. Maybe you know. Yeah, I don't know. Just so you could tell with the person face it looked terrifying. Wait, what do you mean? You mean like AI ads? I get those on TikTok. Those are fucking annoying. GT Points app? Oh, I have no idea. I haven't seen those ones. I don't know if Austin will be streaming. I don't know what he's doing. I don't even know if Austin is in here. TikTok Pro app. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. I'll be honest. Austin! Austin, are you gonna be streaming today? Kevin wants to know. Because he doesn't like hanging out with me, so he wants to know if you're available. Never said that. It was implied. I understand. I'm the boring wife. It's okay. It's okay. I wouldn't want to hang out with me either, I'll be honest. I'm just being real. Who wants to hang out with me? I'm stupid. And a woman. Yeah, me too, Remy. It always makes me distrust them. Like, ugh, gross. I mean, I never said it, but I didn't say it wasn't true. Gotcha. Fuck you, Kevin. Only I'm allowed to say that about me. I'm here. Hi, Remy. Wanna watch me play League? Then I knew you were gonna play League. Oh, because I was thinking, I was like, Nate's off today. They're probably gonna play League. They're gonna probably play League later. Be little nerds together. I was gonna say I would hang out with you, but you're a woman, so I guess not. But you said you're a woman, so I guess not. Yeah, it comes with being birthed. I don't know what I was gonna say with that. I don't know where I was going with that. Okay, nobody wants to hang out with the women, so I get it. It's okay. I'm only a part of the friend group so we can make woman jokes together. That's it. That's why people keep me around, you know? You can't make woman-hating jokes without having a woman actually in your party. Then it's just weird. Rocket League, you. Well, you don't like Rocket League? I never said anything. I'm not saying it's from you, Kevin. I'm saying such things. Hi, Goose. Hi, Goose. Guess I'm nobody. I like hanging out here when I can. Thank you, Remy. Thank you. Listen, I just like making jokes. As a woman, I am allowed to make woman hating jokes because as a woman, I'm allowed. I don't know. That's like the rule. Is you can't make blank jokes unless you're a part of that group, you know? And I am a woman, as far as I know. Therefore, I don't know what that means. I don't know what as far as I know means because I am a woman. But you know what I mean. You got it. You get the idea. Agree. Goose, also thank you for checking in 13, technically 14 times. Appreciate you. Give me the folder. I love how sad he looks. I won't lie. I love the sad look. I don't even want to say sad, but he looks droopy. Alright. Now that I fixed his pants situation a little bit. It's weird because off camera when I was like first working on this and doing line art and stuff, go away. Get out of here. toolbar. I just did it again. Anyway, when I first was making the line art for this, the crotch was even lower somehow. I don't know how I managed to make it so low and think that it was correct. I don't know. Okay, now. Do a little blur action. Erase this side. Bring out the blur again. Blur, bitch. Ta-da. Cool. La-da-dee, la-da-do. Blur it out because I want this to be a little bit more subtle. Subtle, please. Check, please. That's what that reminded me of, and it's from Adventure Time, in case you were living on a rock and you don't know. I don't like TTV emotes because they don't have the MLM flag, only the pride flag. I'm assuming they're missing a whole bunch of flags then, if they're missing that. 1 year, 1 month, thank you. Thank you for sticking around. That's kind of wild. Wait, that's not... Why am I... Why did I scoot it down? That was weird. This year for my art attacks, my art fight attacks, I'm doing mechanical pencil. I'm using the mechanical pencil brush. Why am I still... There we go. I'm using the mechanical pencil brush. So it looks very, you know, like mechanical pencil, and it looks really cool. I'm using a mixture of that and actually like blurring it. I'm using a very good mix of textures. Got the mechanical pencil texture. I've been using the blur tool. I have some hard shadows too that aren't mechanical pencil-esque, like shape or texture. But I've been doing a whole bunch of different textures. And it looks really cool. I love working with this little mechanical pencil tool or brush. I just like the feel of it. Yeah, mechanical pencils were always my favorite. I loved doodling with mechanical pencils. I feel like I would doodle more than I would do actual schoolwork when I was in school. I loved doodling. My notes were nothing but doodles. I gotta move my phone. It's in my way of viewing. Over there's fine. And then I gotta readjust my legs. None of this you guys get to see, so I have to audibly tell you what I'm doing, so that way you guys aren't like, did she die? Why isn't she doing anything? I guess, I don't know. I don't really have to do anything for you guys, but I just feel like it. You know? That or I just am scared of people. I know what you guys are thinking at all times, and it's always negative. Oh, that's just the way that I view myself. That's not at all how anybody else sees me. Well, maybe not everybody else, but there's definitely some people out there who don't like me. Good, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why I keep going on tangents. My brain is not here today. And that's why we're not doing the cam. Because I don't feel like it. There's always haters. Damn right there is. All of mine are on YouTube. Nah, Instagram too. Instagram Reels has some. Alright, it actually helps if I was selected. Oh my god. I hate me. Every time I think I'm done with the skin, I just go right back into it. There are always more details to add. I know. I don't wanna. I want it to be done. Keep coming back. Okay. Go to this. I don't like that color. That's not good enough. No. We'll see. Actually, first, do a little airbrushing. Just a little bit. I want to add this detail, but it looks funny. Maybe we go up with it. Now let's see if it looks funny. It still looks goofy. I don't. What if we just don't? What if we just leave it like that? What do you look like? I mean, that as highlights look okay. These colors look good for highlights. I'll probably play with colors because I want this to definitely be a little bit more gold. Right now the colors are very, at least for the gold part, it's very like tan. want it to be a little bit more saturated, I think. Hi! My phone isn't liking stream. That's okay. Hi, Jen. It's always good to see you. Thank you for checking in 123 times, technically 124 times. Can you believe your phone is homophobic and doesn't like me? So sad. It's always nice to see you, though. I hope you're doing good. I hope your week was good. Oh, wait, I didn't even airbrush up here, actually. Shit. Now I can go do this, even though it doesn't matter in which order, because it's the same layer, but I don't care. I don't know. It just makes me feel better, blah, blah, blah. Can you? Oh my god. I definitely want to change the colors of some of these. Like this, I think. Yeah, this would look a little bit more yellow. Yeah, okay. Let's try this. It kind of looks green-ish, like on top of the yellow. It looks green. This one kind of looks better with this also. What if I go even brighter? Okay, god damn it. If I can learn to let go of my buttons when I want to. Okay, it looks a little too green on this one. What if I go like yellow for this? Or orange? I think yellow's the best one. Meow. You know what's so funny is now I feel like the crotch is too far up. What am I doing? What? I'm keeping it there. No ifs, ands, or buts. Shoot. God damn it. Well, this sucks. God damn it. It'll be fine. Nothing I can't just blur out of there. Same with this layer. Just take this down. Now I have some harsh edges, but if I just blur them, they'll just mix in. Gone. Like it was there the whole time and I never changed my mind. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so this one is just the robe, it looks like. Easy enough. So for that color, I'm gonna go a little bit of a lighter orange, maybe? Maybe a little less saturated. Maybe a little bit more red. Yeah. Just do this. Yeah. Actually, this one would be a little bit of a lighter color because this is just going to be soft airbrush of color. Nothing major. Excuse me. Ah, shit. I'm just gonna grab inside here and then like that. Alright, now let's use maybe I don't even need to use the darker color. No, I kinda like the darker color. Yeah. Oh, we have ads coming, by the way, in a little under 50 seconds. Just a warning to everybody. Oh my goodness. Wow. A minute has went by so fast already. God damn. Actually been 3 minutes since I said that. I wanted to do a stretch break. You know what? I'm gonna have to do it anyway. You're not gonna be able to read that. Hold on. I'm stretching. It's been a minute. Alright. Just a quick little stretch. Nothing too crazy. I do, however, want to do something. I'm really struggling to find what I feel like is an accurate light source, I guess. Doing this would really help out. Touch the nose. Cheekies. Just doing a quick thing. I don't want to go too into detail, but I'm definitely struggling with the positioning that I've done. Honestly, hold on. Oops, I erased it all. I didn't know I was even able to do that. Okay, there we go. I need to put both of those in the same layer, do that, maybe make this darker. Okay. I just need to do clothing. It's coming from this way. There would be some here. And this would be like reflective light. So this side would be kind of airbrushed. No worries. At least you have one. I imagine Twitch is missing a lot of them though. But as long as they have a good amount of them, they're at least trying, so that's good, but I know how much it sucks not to be represented. And you want to be represented. There's nothing wrong with that. Twitch definitely should get some other ones in there.
This is definitely giving me a better idea. Honestly, with how much I struggle sometimes with lighting, I should just do it this way to begin with, like backwards. Because doing it backwards always gives me a better idea. Instead of doing shading and then highlighting, I should just make it all dark, erase the lighter parts, and then do it that way or something. That's for another time, though. I'll figure that out some other time. Right, yeah, it's the thing that you want to be represented, and it's kind of unfair if you um have some, but not all. At least the more popular ones, because I know that I feel like every day, I don't want to say every day, but we are still evolving and making more and more flags to include more and more people. I don't know how recent it's been, but I do know that there's a lot of flags to include like a lot of different people and a lot of different things. So I know it's hard to make or implement, or would honestly, it wouldn't be that hard. You just get an artist to make hearts that are different colors. Easy. But I understand maybe they don't know all of it, and that's why they're missing some. So maybe that's why they only have the popular ones. I don't know. I don't want to make excuses for Twitch, but I don't know why else. Because like I said, I think it is an easy change, so I don't know. Maybe there's just not enough of an interest for it. Maybe what you could do is like do a petition of sorts, I guess, I think is a thing. They allow petitions or things, so just something to bring attention to it, and if it's something that's really important to you. Because I know I'm sure there's a lot of people who also feel the way that you do. So it wouldn't hurt to try or do.
You know what I hate is when I start streaming and then all of a sudden my body is like, what if we just have a headache now? And I hate that. Baby, take a backseat. Levitation makes one hell of a collaboration. Cosmic levitation makes one hell of a collaboration. It was not too bad. It's not too bad right now. Honestly, it's kind of annoying, which might make it worse. It's just annoying that it feels like it happens more than it should. You know? It's like, oh cool, why though? All that changed from earlier to now is that I'm streaming. Why do I have a headache now? It's not too bad for now. Makes one hell of a collaboration. It's honestly not even one of those ones that are actually bad almost at all. I think the thing about it is just that it is annoying because it happened after I started streaming. It's one of those ones that are more definitely, yeah, it's just like more annoying than painful. Type too slow. Yeah, you did. Yeah, it's literally just one of those ones that are just annoying. Like, it's not even a constant pain. It's more of it comes and goes. Like, I can feel it. It like pulsates. It pulsated, and then went away. And I was like, okay. And then it pulsates, and then it comes back. Or it goes away and then comes back. Yeah, it's weird. Thank you for the lurk, Rampage. Rampage was actually the winner of the Twitter raffle of my free emotes. My free emote raffle. And then Doing My Besto is the one who won the Discord emote raffle. So those will be, I don't even know if he's still listening, but because he's just lurking, so. But for, I guess, the general public, that will be getting worked on sometime probably at the end of this month, or even sometime like next month. Alright. Because reason being is, one, I have Art Fight that's going on all month long, and I do want to get as much Art Fight stuff as do as much Art Fight art as I absolutely can. I want to do, because I only have this month to do it, so I want to do as much Art Fight art as I can this month. Before the end of the month, because I'm going to be going to Techo at the end of the month, so I only have 2 weeks to kind of do what I can before Art Fight ends. Because I won't be able to work on it the rest of the month. I'm actually gonna look. Oh, now the taskbar is up. Frick you. Okay, I'm gonna go look at my calendar on my phone. Okay, so I guess it's not entirely over, But I have 2 weeks because in 2 weeks I will be at Techo, which by the way, chat, in 2 weeks, 2 weeks from now, I will not be streaming Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. So the week after next week, I will not be streaming at all because I will be on my way to Techo, and at Techo. Yeah. I guess no, technically all of them. Yeah, all of them. Because by the time I do start streaming on Thursdays, I will already be at Techo, so you know what I mean. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday I'm going to be there. So no streams. I'm sorry, you guys are gonna miss me, I know, but you'll have to figure out some other kind of entertainment for those days, and I'm sorry. No night program. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Goose. It's an outrage. We'll miss you. Oh, don't be so sweet. Thank you, guys. Chat is in shambles. What are you guys gonna do? There's no one to hang out with. That's a lie. There's a ton of people on Twitch to hang out with. It's just not going to be me. I usually have a YouTube video out on Techo Days, so that way you guys can have something to watch that is me if, you know, you miss my face so much that you want something. I usually have a YouTube video out for those days that I'm at Techo, but I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to do that before I leave this time, so... Actually, keep blah blah blah. This is going to be... Oh man, I don't know. This is also going to be reflective light. In all seriousness, have fun. Thank you. Whoops. I've been working on my Claire cosplay for a while now. Specifically the wig. The cosplay part of it hasn't been really too much other than just buying the parts for it because Claire is just kind of just wears normal clothes. So I don't have to really do too much effort into her outfit. But her wig I've done completely myself. And I got it like almost done last night, but I really just didn't like... I don't know. I tried it on yesterday on myself for the first time since making it because I have a wig head that I usually do all the detailing for. Like I put it on the wig head and then I do all the work for it. But anyway, I tried it on for the first time yesterday on my actual head. So I just did a little trial run and I did not like it. I didn't like the way it looked. It doesn't help that I'm pretty sure, not that I'm pretty sure, I am 100% sure my wig head is too big. So I have to buy a new one eventually at some point. So that kind of also put it made my wig not as nice as it could be too, because now it just looks really big and wonky when I'm wearing it, like on my head. It feels very wonky. It feels very much like a helmet, which is kind of what it is because I made what people call a helmet wig. But it's so big on my head that it literally looks like I'm wearing a helmet, which is the problem. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys have probably seen all of my stories and are following along. So, yeah, sorry to those people who are looking at my updates all the time. I feel like I post about it quite often. But today I was supposed to go and try to fix it, but then I just drew all day instead, and I said, fuck that, I'm gonna draw. And that's what I've been doing all day. Art Fight really just brings out the art in me. Art Fight is like, I don't draw this often at all. Art Fight makes me draw so much more than I do all year. I draw the most when it's Art Fight month compared to the rest of the year. That's just kind of crazy. It be like that sometimes. Yeah, it do. Alright, now I know this kind of looks funky, right? It looks kind of funky, but it's going to give me a better idea of where to put my shadows, because my shadows are pissing me off. I'll be honest. And I'm like so tempted to just restart. I'm going to. I'm restarting. Alright, so first of all, I can actually do it like this. That way I get just the things that I'm working on. So this one, what I want to do something like this. And just blur the shit out of it. This is my airbrushing layer, so it's going to be like the soft shadow before the hard shadow. Need some here. Sometimes it is nice to lay color with just a brush and then blur it. You kind of have a little bit more control of where the color goes rather than just using a whole airbrush that just fills the entire circle, like brush circle. Alright. Take a little bit more of a bigger brush, bigger airbrush, and kind of go a little bit like that. Bring back the blur, blur this a little bit. I'm giving you guys a walkthrough. For what? I don't know, but like my art right now is pissing me off. Like I love the line art. The line art is so good. I fuck with the line art. I feel like I'm very proud of it, but the coloring is not giving what I want it to. Used to go heavy during Inktober. Life got busy. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. I like that you fixed butt, so it's not butt life. It's butt life. But you didn't fix busy. And the busy was the one that confused me because my brain doesn't work correctly. I was like, well, huh? It took me way longer than it should have. Didn't see that. That's okay. I just like the idea of butt life. Butt life implies the existence of life. Good one. You tell English isn't my name. It's not? I guess you live in Germany? I feel like this is the 5th time that we've had this topic, and I'm so sorry, Goose. I should remember G. G for Germany. Because your name is Goose. It starts with G. So is your native language, is it German? German and Italian. Oh my god, you're talented. Oh my god, you're multi-talented. No. Multilingual? Because bilingual is when you know 2, but if you know multiple, it's multilingual, right? Something like that? Or is it still bilingual? Bilingual is just 2, though. Am I wrong in my way of thinking? Educate me like I'm a filthy American, because I am. I'm not as intelligent as I wish I was. It's multilingual? See? I kinda know things. Yeah, I'm not even bilingual, so the fact that you're multilingual is actually impressive as hell. It's something I've always wanted to do, but it's just something I always give this excuse, but it's something that I don't have time for amongst all my other hobbies and things. So it's just very hard to like fit into my schedule. I've always wanted to though. Well, I know one language and I suck at it. Me too! I hate it! I'm so... it's one of my biggest pet peeves. Why am I like this? I learned English in 1st grade and always had it in school till grade 13. Oh, that's cool though. So they kind of make it a point to make sure that you know multiple languages. Yeah, we don't do that here in America. I wonder if it's because of how much smaller your guys' countries are in comparison to ours. You know what I mean? Because I don't know if you know personally, but the the United States is absolutely massive. You know, like our states are sizes of your guys' countries. We are basically just 50 states or 50 mini countries, and that's why we have like federal laws and state laws, is because it's just way too much land and people, you know? So I'm wondering, maybe because you guys are like so small, like smaller, you guys are more, they kind of get you taught to run into more kind of people. You know what I mean? Like more people who speak different languages. Or, you know, America is also just racist and it's like, you won't leave the state. The other places, you don't need them. Or whatever. I'd just be thinking out loud. Most of my media is in English. It was mandatory. English is mandatory in grade 5. You usually have to decide between French and Latin, but it varies from region to region and type of school. That's so cool, though. I speak English. Me too, Remy. I hate it. The states are small countries in a trench coat. Exactly. That's kind of how I describe it to people. And I'm assuming maybe... I'm just like, I don't know any other places, obviously. I've lived in the US my whole life. I've only lived in one state my whole life, so I haven't even really left my tiny town. So I don't know a lot of the outside world, but I'm wondering if your area just kind of prepares you for more people, like running into more people in places that are like around you. Whereas the United States as a whole, a majority of people speak English, so they don't, maybe we just don't think it's important to really teach multiple languages because we don't run into them very often, like other languages, or as often as other countries do, considering how small they are in comparison. That's the only thing that I can think of, other than, the US just doesn't care about anyone else other than us because, because we hate diversity here. I don't know. I like the US, wish I could visit again, but only after certain guys. God, no offense. Don't even get me started. No offense taken at all. I hate being here. Orange guy has made me want to. I've wanted to leave the US for a while, but the orange guy has made it so much more so that I've wanted to leave, and it's really bad. Really bad here. The World Cup, a lot of people visited and was like, oh my god, this place is amazing. And it's really nice to visit, don't get me wrong. The US has a lot of things, a lot of, what are they called? Points of interest. What are they called in not video game terms? I'm thinking point of interest. What is it? Landmarks, I guess. I don't know. We just have a lot of places to visit, a lot of places to go. We have a lot of landmarks, yada yada. But, those are cool and all, but living here is a completely different story. So I see a lot of people visiting the US and everybody's like, oh my god, it's so cool here. And it is really nice to kind of get people from everywhere together and kind of a very positive light and showcase us to everywhere else. But visiting and living here are completely different. Also, hi Jay. And they live in the state in the center of America. Damn. Just add a couple extra zeros at the end and that's more fitting. What did I say? Tourist attractions! Yeah! You said tourism and that got me the rest of the way. Want to flee and not be a part of it anymore? Me too. Oh, but it's getting better for you all over there. It's not. Yeah. Jay speaks the truth. Truth. It is unfortunate. It is what it is. And we don't have to live with it, but, well, we do have to live with it, but we can do our best to change it, I guess. I don't know. A lot of us are trying, but unfortunately, a large majority of people who live here are fucking idiots. Are idiots, racists, who don't care about anyone but themselves, and unfortunately that seems to be the majority. Common sense and human decency, those don't exist. You're kidding? This is America. Oh my goodness, you streaked 20 times in my chat? That's crazy. Zero's comment was to add on to mine when I was sarcastic. Oh, USA is number 1. Okay, that is funny. I'm sorry that it blew over my head. Our chancellor is also a fucking idiot, but nearly not as bad as your president. But we fucking don't. Oh. Yeah, and homophobic. Yeah, unfortunately. Dude. Yeah, it would be different if our president was an idiot, but was still kind of a decent human being. Unfortunately, he's not a decent human being, and he can't admit when he's wrong, and he's just he's firing up the racist people and making them all comfortable being racist. So there's a rise of racism. Like, racism has always been here. Unfortunately, it's never truly went away. And that's something that privileged white people don't want to recognize. But it's getting worse. And I think that's the problem. One of the many problems. It's getting worse. Homophobia is getting worse under our president because he lights the fire. Because he is also like that. So our president is like that. So people rally behind him because, you know, he knows, I don't know, he's just an enabler. Also, he's in the Epstein files, but nobody cares about that anymore either because we're in war. We're at war with Iran. I said Iran, but I hate saying that. It's Iran. Iran is just, it rolls so much nicer off the tongue, but I grew up hearing Iran. So it pisses me off when I say Iran. It pisses me off so bad. I'm like, no! Alt-right party is getting more and more supporters, and if there were elections now, they would probably win by a good shot. It's so sad. Your chancellor isn't smart. They're only smart if they're able to stop 40 wars with the same country in under 6 months. You know what? The world we live in. Also, don't forget the genocide that's been happening for almost 3 fucking years now. Israel has been doing and also is now attacking Lebanon? Lebanon. Yeah. Yeah. For what? Because they can. Oh my god, don't be started. Yeah, we've already started and I don't want to start anymore. I want to put the brakes on it. I want to put the brakes on. This stuff gets me heated because it really does feel like sometimes I really feel like one person in a sea of people who don't give a shit. You know, I think it's mentally exhausting to think about how much people just don't care about other people. They don't have empathy, they don't have sympathy, they just simply don't care because if it's not affecting them, who cares? It's just wild. Like, human decency nowadays just feels like a myth, and it truly is just unfortunate. Art, who are you drawing? I'm ashamed too. I'd be drawing someone named Antek from our fight. This character belongs to Murder Duck. The character is very cool, and I like this character. And I really wanted to draw him because he looks cool, and I like his design, and I like his colors, and he's cool. And yeah, that's what we doing. Look at this dude. Look at this freaking dude. I have really good line art, so I want the coloring to be semi-decent. So I am struggling and I am fighting with myself to get good colors, and everything is pissing me off because it doesn't look good to me. Yada yada. Yada yada. Yada yada. Alakazam. Jay, when do you get home? Jake. When do you get home? Jake. When do you get home? Jake. When do you get home? Sorry. Last night. See, I knew it. I knew it. I had a feeling you were home. Well, I was gonna text the friendo chat and be like, hey Jay, what are we playing tonight? You wanna play games tonight? But then Austin told me he was like, you do an art stream? And I'm like, when's Jay getting home? And he said, I remember him saying he's gonna be home this Saturday. And I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, because Jay's been sending me pictures of every day. He'd be like, I'm fishing or something, and be like, haha, be jealous. And I'm like, damn, he's gone forever. Anyway, that's why we're not playing games. That's why we're not playing games. But I told that man I'd be home yesterday. There he is. There's the man. Check TikTok. Austin doesn't check TikTok. Are you kidding? Man, I should have just texted the chat then. I should have just texted the chat. You said before set. Oh, hold up. You responded to me about it. Oh no! Is this when we learn Austin doesn't pay attention? This is when we learn that Austin is just as stupid as I am. That's truly a bummer, because if there's two stupid people in a relationship, we're gonna be in some trouble, Austin. Austin, we're boned. They definitely not correct. Is this a lie? Oh, this is a lie. Oh no, he's lying. He's lying. That means Jay is correct. Oh no. What have you done? Austin, you silly goober. We could have played games with Jay tonight. But no, instead here I am doing art like a doofus. That's okay. Jay, what do you want to play tomorrow? My niece is in. No, don't do it. Oh, hi, baby. What you doing? She came up, she like stood up on her hind legs, put her front paws on me, like on my arm, looked at me, smelled my arm, and then left. Like, okay, thanks, baby. She apparently thinks I don't know what she thinks. There's a lot of thoughts behind those eyes. She's the smart one. She's the smart kitty. Maybe she thought I was stinky, or she just wanted to smell me to make sure I was alive. I don't know. She's silly. She's just a little goof. I'm fine with abiotic if I'm gonna continue that. Alright, Austin. Austin, we have to make sure you stay awake. Either we play abiotic and you have to make sure that you stay awake, or we play Lort so you stay awake. We're in a new area in Abiotic Factor. We unlocked, what was it? It was the forklift area, right? That's what we unlocked. But we didn't want to go because Austin was sleeping, and we didn't want to go, and we didn't want to go without him. That's the same sentence over and over again. I don't know what I am doing. But yeah, we unlocked it, and that's where we're ready to go. Or right, that's where we're yeah, that's where we're going. We're gonna do it, but someone fell asleep and starved to death. Yeah, he did. It's so funny though. It's just a dead body. It was so funny when we were visiting Goonie. We were at Goonie's house, Goonie wife's house for 4th of July, hanging out, and she put on that VOD for just to have as background noise. And it got to the end of the stream, and who was it? Was it my grandma or was it my mom? Austin, do you remember? Someone, I feel like it was my mom. But mom was like, "Why is there a dead person on the floor? Why is he dead? Why is he dead on the floor?" I was like, "He was sleeping." I feel like it was my mom. I think by that point Nana had left. Yeah. Yeah, so I think it was mom. But I think mom asked why he was dead on the he was like why is he dead on the floor? I'm like, he's sleeping. He was sleeping. Sleepy boy. I tell you what, you know what I want from the 4th of July food again? I other than sweets, because I'm a sweet fiend and I love sweets. Specifically baked goods and things like that. Because there were like two different Nana and B and Matt brought dessert things. So they both brought cupcakes, like different cupcakes. Nana also brought brownies. And then I think mom brought s'more stuff, but it was supposed to rain, so we didn't do actual s'mores. What they did was they did like a s'more bake kind of thing. So what they did is they took an oven safe dish, they put chocolate bars on the bottom, and then marshmallows on top. And then what they did is they just put it in the oven for however many minutes, enough to melt the chocolate, and the marshmallows were all poofy. And you just dip graham crackers into it. Very tasty. Oh, I want that again. I want the s'mores thing again. So good. Mm, mm. So good and tasty. Excuse me. At a first when making s'mores is wait, a first. First, how do you have a first while making s'mores? What happened? What happened? Oh, Reese's cups instead of chocolate? Dude, I've wanted to try that for a very long time. But I don't make s'mores very often. There's not a lot of instances where we make s'mores. But I've been wanting to try that. So good, I bet. Peanut butter cups are one of my favorites. Like candy. I don't want to say specifically Reese's. I also don't want to say Reese's at all because in recent years, their recipe has not been very tasty at all. It's been very sad. But peanut butter and chocolate are my favorite combinations for desserts. Also, we have ads starting in a little under a minute for everyone. Just in case you would like to be aware. I'll probably get up and stretch during that. Actually, how long have I been going? 2 hours exactly. Okay. I'll go for a little bit. What time is it though? 7:30? I'll go for another half hour. I'll go until 8. That way I have enough time to go get my snack, my last snack for the evening. And then chill before bed. I've been on a first shift schedule. I'm trying to get back into first shift schedule so that way I'm not miserable at Techo like I was last year. Some banging candy over there, gotta admit that. It's all the sugar. It's all the sugar we put in it. So tasty. Yeah, I'm gonna take a stretch break. All the sugar and corn syrup, that's literally what I said. Maybe not the corn syrup, but the sugar. The European mind cannot comprehend. Damn right. Meow. Hi, baby. You come to sniff me and then leave again? What you do? Hi. I'm a stretching. What are you doing? I should honestly do this for myself when I'm not streaming. Is set an hourly timer to go off. So every hour a timer goes off and then I mandatory have to stretch. The mandatory stretch. But I need to do that. Because I will be sitting here for hours not realizing. I will get so consumed in drawing that I will not realize that hours have gone by without moving. Trying to remember what we did do with s'mores. There was something else that we did. Or maybe, was it? Thank you for the hydrate. But I'm trying to remember because there was something that we did with s'mores. I wonder if it was Reese's and I just blanked it out from my memory. Because I do remember doing special things with s'mores several times. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Did I say thank you for the hydrate? I did hydrate, but thank you for that. I appreciate it. Hold on. What if I just redo all of this? What if I just redo all this also? Oh! Anyway, I don't know what I clicked to make that happen. Oh, I must have pressed the question mark that's next to the button that I wanted. Oh. Because I wanted this button, which deletes everything on that layer, but I must have pressed the question mark. Oopsies. Was that me? I think this one I decided on blue. Something like that. I think what I'm going to do is just this. And then blur it out. All right. Maybe take a little bit of a larger one and then do this. There we go. That's so nice. Do like a little bit of this and then may have went a little too big on that. Yeah, that doesn't actually look that bad. Now I'm just rendering this like I usually do instead of the rendering that I decided to do. I wanted to do somewhat of a simple render and line art and whatnot for Art Fight. But right now I'm going like full detail. I didn't mean to, but it is happening. Oopsies. Is that so bad? No, I just really I want to try to keep my art fights very consistent. like my art fight style is consistent because I feel bad. Like I don't want to make anybody feel bad. You know, like one person I do I don't know, like I'm already doing it and I feel bad about it, but that's why I don't want to do it like too much. Cuz I want to do something consistently for everybody, you know? I don't want to do a headshot here, full body here, but this is what I'm doing. Full body here, you know, chibi here. I'm doing this and it makes me feel bad because I feel like I don't want anybody to feel I don't want to say cheated, but you know, I don't want to make anybody feel like, oh, but everybody else got this. I don't. Why did I get this? I know it's not supposed to be that way for our fight anyway, because it's just a whole gifting thing, and nobody really does feel that way. But it's just me being self-conscious, and I feel bad. I don't know. I don't know, man. Like I don't want to put any more effort into one more than the other, kind of thing. It's scary. I don't want someone to feel bad because one piece doesn't match up with the rest of the pieces I did that year. I don't know. That's just me. It's just me being extra. I yell you are doing things and things is good. Thank you. Thank you, Goose. I appreciate it. Do I like this color? Or do I like this color? It's kind of blue. Let's go blue. Yeah. Or is it kind of? It's kind of turquoisey ish. Oh, he's. I guess it's not really too turquoisey. I feel like that's too blue. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. They said that many of arts burn out before month ends. This of thinks could be treasons to kidnapping the tools. Hold on. Wait. That, hold on. They have said that many of arts burn out before month ends. I got that. This of things could be treasonous to kidnap. Okay, I get it. I get it. I'm good. Oh my goodness. Hello, creative one. Welcome in. Also, I don't know if I called you Goose or not, and if I did, I'm sorry. Because I just saw you guys have the same color. You guys have the same color name, and I just assumed anybody who is yellow, like that orangish yellow tone, is Goose. I don't know why I did. I thought I did. I was like, wait a minute, that's not Goose. Wait a minute. Yeah, I looked at all of them, all the messages, and I was like, hold up. That's not Goose. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's my bad. That's on me. I am silly. True. We have Goose and then Silly Goose. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. It's me. I'm not right. Attacked and there wasn't even art? Huh? This is the art. This is my attack. I am attacking this person. Crazy world we're living in. Rude. Goddamn. I can't believe it. I can't believe this happened to me. Identified as Goose. Goose misrepresent. Respect to the fallen. Goose? But I love Goose. What? Goose the betrayer. Not entirely picking up what you're putting down, but I'm here for it. Goose is on the attack. Creative the deceptive. Goose will never expect it. Goose will never expect the deception. Dun dun dun. Decepted by one of yous. In chat. One of yous. Who would have thunk possible? I love soft tacos. I would love to befriend. As long as you're buying. Yippee! I have to go anyway. Aww. Gotta go to work. Got the morning shift. Still have to pack my food. Oh, bye. Goodbye, Goose. Hope you have a good day at work. Hope it's not too much suffering. Thank you for hanging out, though. I appreciate it. It's always good to see you. Oops, wrong. $11-hour power nap. Oh my god, Kevin. 3 a.m. start till 3 p.m. Oh god. Bye! Make other goosen do their things better to make work smooth. True. Just get more gooses to work for you. I said gooses instead of geese. It was intentional, but it felt wrong saying it. I'm old, leave me alone. Dude, I take power naps too. Power naps are good. Although I am 28 too. So like I'm not as old as you, but I'm what some people would consider unk. 28.2 is not so old, it's okay. I take power naps, but I just play roulette with how long they'll actually be. Yeah. Oh, the wife wakes you up. You don't even have to set an alarm. You have an alarm. But it's a person that's your alarm. My power naps are usually a gamble. I usually set an alarm, but if I don't set an alarm, it gets pretty bad. Austin usually sets alarms for his naps, but sometimes he'll either sleep through them or he will snooze them until he has no more snoozes. So then I'll have to wake him up. But it happens the same for me too, so it's the same. Why is this one so dark? I have NASA power nap video ready for the hour now. Half a naps. Texture brushes make my finger break a bit. Oh, I love texture brushes. Oh, I didn't even finish this one. What am I doing? This isn't even the same blue. What am I doing? Okay. I fix. Ooh, boiled broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, and cheese. Hell yeah. Sounds tasty. I'm about to get off stream and then go get a nice bowl of or plate. I haven't decided yet. What? I don't even know how to describe it, but it's basically just a big bowl of cut up vegetables with Italian dressing. That's it. And then I recently, or this week, I guess, this week, I decided, because this isn't my first time making the big bowl with Italian dressing, or the big bowl of big veggie bowl with Italian dressing, but this is my second time making it, and this time I thought it would be really tasty to get feta cheese, like crumbled feta cheese, to put on top of it, and it was the best decision ever. So I've been putting feta cheese on it as well, and it's so tasty. Mmm. Mm. I don't know if you guys know that meme, but I keep referencing it, and I don't know if it's a common meme, and I'm kind of low-key embarrassed that I keep doing it, but it's in my brain. I don't know why, but it's in my brain. So good and tasty? Sounds very good. It is very good. It's so good. Oh man, this is not something I want to do. Alright, this is gonna be something that I'm gonna finish off stream. Stream? Currently avoiding all fresh produce right now beyond what I pick from my garden because my state is having a foodborne illness outbreak and they can't figure out what it's from. Yeah, I saw... I didn't know your guys' state was one of them, but I think it was... Illinois? Dude, I don't remember. I have an awful memory. I don't fucking remember, but there's a foodborne illness. Yeah, it's the poop parasite. Yeah, that's exactly the one that I saw. Poop parasite. So yeah, that's fun. It's actually not fun at all. It's the explosive diarrhea parasite. Yeah, I don't blame you at all. Luckily, we haven't gotten anything. But it is still really scary to eat my vegetables and whatnot. Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't know. God damn. Highest infection rate, just past 1,000 confirmed. It's so wild to me that we don't know where it's from. Because you could possibly be able to pinpoint it if you ask everyone what they ate recently, right? Either from fresh berries or lettuce. Yeah, that's what I see a lot of people being like, don't eat prepackaged lettuce or prepackaged like salad kits or the shredded lettuces or whatever. They were the one that I saw recommended getting like heads of lettuce and then tearing off the outside part and washing thoroughly, which you should always wash your fruit. Should wash your fruit and vegetables. And then fresh berries. Yeah, that's the other one that I saw too. But it's unclear if washing even helps, but people are saying, like, if you have to, wash them really good. You know, get rid of the outer layer of the thing. Get rid of it. Some people said they ate prepackaged kits, some bought fresh, some just ate at restaurants and fast food and still got it. Sadly, washing doesn't help with this bug, only heat kills it. Ah, man. The information I got must have been outdated then, maybe. I don't know. Or the news person didn't know what they were talking about. And therefore, I didn't know what I was talking about because I trusted them. I trusted them. That is weird. Maybe those, I don't know, you'd have to go and look at the restaurants and fast food places to see if they got different, or if they got like the bought things from the same company of sorts. Because a lot of restaurants, a lot of people eat a lot of lettuce at restaurants. Like restaurants, they, you know, burgers have lettuce on it sometimes if you get the good ones, or you have salads. That could kind of make sense. I don't see restaurants or fast food having berries unless they get like a refresher of sorts that has berries in it, but I highly doubt fast food or restaurants are going that fancy for a drink. I don't even know if the CDC has issues or has issued anything about it yet. I don't know. It is weird. It does suck. It's very confusing. Yeah, definitely take precaution. That shit's scary. Literally, that shit is scary. I saw people talking about how they've said it before, or they've had it before, sorry. And at least in the one comment that I saw, this guy or this person said that they've had it before and they literally spent 75% of their day on the toilet and they had to go to the hospital because they were like losing more than they were putting like in them, and you know that can get very scary if everything you put in your body escapes. You're not getting nutrients, you know, it's not good. Dehydration, that takes a lot of resources from you. It's fucking wild. Mostly lettuce is what being considered the main point of infection because the fast food restaurant links. Exactly, yeah. That's what happens when there's only like one major food supply. Yep. 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 That, and you don't know if they're fuck words. You also don't know where they're all packaged at. So a lot of, you know how a lot of different brands are all at like the same plant kind of thing. Like they're all packaged in the same plant, but they're different brands or whatnot. You don't know how many of those also are connected. It's just a lot. I hope they figure out where it's coming from, and I hope they figure out how to deal with. Maybe not how to deal with it, but you know, I hope it goes by very quickly. It gets resolved, resulted. The fuck, resolved is what I wanted to say. Very quickly. They betrayed me many times, so I'll go back to them. Me too. But with that being said, hello. Guys, we're leaving. I'm gonna go eat my safe vegetables. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow. We will be here with, I don't know. I think we decided on abiotic. I think Jay Austin and I decided on abiotic. Not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure that's what we're doing. And yeah. I'm sorry it's a shorter stream, 2.5 hours, not too bad. It's definitely better than what my old streams used to be, but yeah, I'm on eight. It's 8 o'clock right now and I'm on first shift hours now. So I'm trying to keep it that way for Techo because I want to wake up early for Techo. And once that's over, maybe I'll go back to the second shift life. Who knows? I don't know. But for now, I'm in the first shift hours to get my body used to sleeping at a normal hour so that way I can actually wake up and enjoy things and not be tired and miserable the whole time I'm at Techo. And maybe that'll put me in a better headspace to vlog a little bit more. I know last year I fucked up, and because I was cosplay crunching the last 2 weeks up until Techo, I was staying up until 4 or 5 in the morning, and I didn't give myself enough of that shift into first shift hours. So when we went to Techo and we stayed at the hotel, I was miserable Friday because Thursday night I could not get enough sleep. Or I did not get enough sleep. So I don't want that to happen again. I don't want that to happen again. But anyway, thank you guys so much again for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I love all your faces. We're gonna go raid Squeamy Salami. You guys know her. She's really cool. Love her face. She's playing Elden Ring. It is her first playthrough, so no spoilies, as always. But she is right now at like a BRB screen. I'm assuming she's eating, getting a snack or something. But please go send her all of your love because she deserves it and she's really cool. I have messages. Go subscribe to my YouTubes if you haven't already. Follow me on all my socials and join the Discord if you want to. It's of course not mandatory, but it is suggested. I don't know, but words elude me. But anyway, thank you guys so much for being here again. I appreciate it. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. Have a lovely rest of your nights. Goodbye.